coping with medical devices and how to be confident with visible medical devices. Let's talk about it. Hello everybody, my name is Lindsay. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Here on YouTube, I upload very girly girl, lifestyle, fashion, makeup, chronic illness, and disability awareness and advocacy content. For today's video, I'm doing something that has been highly requested, and that is how to cope with medical devices and how to be confident with medical devices. I personally have had a PICC line, not a PICC line. I had a PICC line for several years, but I now have a tunneled central venous catheter. I have a Hickman in my chest right now, and a feeding tube in my stomach. But as someone who's lived with visible medical devices for over 5 years, I have compiled a big list of advice and tips and tricks, as well as just ways to cope with and get to that point of being able to be confident with your medical devices. So I'm going to be sharing with you my knowledge and wisdom of several years of living with visible medical devices and how I kind of coped with it, processed it, and eventually became more confident in wearing what I want, even if my medical devices are showing. This video has been highly requested, so I wanted to create this for all of you. So let's just get right on into it. Okay. The first thing that I always try to remember and point out to myself is that my medical devices are here to help me, and they keep me alive, and they give me a better quality of life. So that is the first thing that I always try to do. Tell myself, yes, I do have these visible medical devices, but they are literally here to keep me alive, and that's really important. Your life is important. If your medical devices are allowing you to live your life, that's all that matters. Your life, your health, your safety, your well-being is what matters. Remembering like, wow, my PICC line's a pain in the ass, but it's also like, it literally keeps me alive. It keeps me safe. It keeps me stable. It keeps me out of the hospital. It allows me to do my treatments at home. It gives me so much more freedom and independence. Remembering that our medical devices have a purpose that helps us every single day is something that really helped me kind of come to terms with my medical devices and like really embracing them and rocking them. Because I'm like, yeah, this is me. This is part of me and my story and my journey. And these things keep me alive and safe. So I really don't care what other people think. It is okay because these medical devices are giving me my life back. That's all that matters, is that quality of life and having the life that you desire and need. Next thing is feel all of the feelings. Getting a medical device, especially one that's visible, can be very emotional. There can be a lot of body changes that can come with it. There's a lot of different looks and judgment that might come having a medical device that someone can see. Feel all of those emotions. Feel all of those feelings that you're having, whether it's anger about needing it, whether it's frustration, the insecurity, the sadness. The only way that you're gonna heal and start to build more confidence is if you let yourself feel all of the anger and frustration, insecurity, and scariness that can come with a medical device. Allow yourself to feel all those feelings, because the only way you're gonna heal is if you feel. That definitely was not intentional rhyme, but it kind of was fire, honestly. The only way you're gonna heal is if you let yourself feel. I should put that on a shirt. But it's true, like you literally can't heal if you don't allow yourself to feel the feelings and to process the thoughts and feelings that you're having. Next thing is therapy. I talked a lot about body image and my medical devices and my fears of judgment and people looking at them and judging me and like asking questions that I don't want to get like in public. I talked a lot in therapy about how annoying it is feeling like I can't wear what I want to wear because I don't feel confident enough to show my tube or my central line. Just working things out in therapy was really helpful for me. Finding support groups or anything along that lines to where you can connect with or find other people living with medical devices, and to find that sense of community of, oh, these people also live with medical devices. Sometimes seeing other people be confident in medical devices can be really inspiring / be like, oh, well, if they can be confident with their medical devices, then so can I. Next thing kind of goes along with remembering that your medical devices are there to keep us alive and safe and functioning, is just taking a moment to appreciate how much your medical device does for you. Being grateful for the device and what it offers me and what it provides me kind of allowed me to feel a little bit more confident in myself and the device, knowing all it does to help me, kind of. That's kind of how I started to like it more. Wow, like I hate all the care and maintenance and it's exhausting, but it really is worth the work because my quality of life is better, and I would be in the hospital all the time if I didn't have my central line. My medical devices have given me so much of my life back. Taking a moment to appreciate that gives me confidence in protecting myself and my devices, and just kind of contributed overall to my confidence level a little bit. Think about if you didn't have it, what your life would look like. If I didn't have this, I would be vomiting all the time in the ER every day, every 2 weeks in the hospital like I was in 2020 before I got my GP diagnosis and my tube and my central line. Yeah, think about what your life would look like if you didn't have your medical device. For me, it would be scary. It would be really bad. So that kind of also just rewired my brain into being like, this is a good thing. This is a good thing for me, and it's okay, and I can be proud of that and confident with that. Next thing is know that a majority of people are probably not even going to notice and not even gonna care. I feel like a lot of times we think a lot more people are looking at us than like realistically are. This is something that my therapist told me, was know that a majority of people probably aren't even gonna notice, let alone care. Sometimes we in our minds trick ourselves to be like, every single person is staring at my central line right now, even though like that's not the reality at all. So knowing that a majority of people aren't gonna care, does that mean that sometimes you're gonna come across someone who's like staring at your tube or your medical devices or being like, why do you have that thing in your chest? No, that could still happen. That's just life with a medical device. But know that majority of the time people really don't care. That's like when you have a pimple on your face and you think everyone's staring at your breakouts and your pimple and it's like everything. It's like, but no one's really noticing. It's just like you in your mind thinking everyone is. So sometimes we are our harshest critics. If that makes sense? So tell yourself, be like, it doesn't matter what I wear if it shows my medical device, because no one's gonna pay attention to me anyway. Focusing on you. And if they do, then you can say something. But it happens. And it's not always like from a bad place. A lot of times people are just curious, especially younger people with medical devices, because young people can't possibly be sick or disabled. That's sarcasm, by the way. Disability and chronic illness does not discriminate, does not pick based on age, gender, sex, religion, whatever you want to call it. It takes time. Give yourself time. It's not going to be something that overnight you're just going to be like, woohoo, I'm fully confident in my medical devices. It's not going to be that overnight. It's going to take time. Give yourself grace. It's not going to be something that just happens overnight. Learning to love yourself, I feel like, is kind of an ongoing journey battle, especially when living with chronic illnesses and conditions, and really take a lot of time to learn how to love yourself when your body fails and doesn't work how it should. I know how frustrating that can be, so just know that it's not going to happen overnight and it's going to take time, and that's okay. With time, it will get easier, I promise. And practice. Something that you can do if you want to start wearing something that shows your medical device, but you're a little nervous about it. Wear something that you really like. It shows my medical devices, but I'm still a little nervous about it. Have some kind of jacket or something that you can put on and take off. So that way, if you can put on the jacket, no one can see your medical device and you still have your outfit on. That way you can practice. You can take off the jacket and show your medical device and wear the cute outfit. And if you feel really, really uncomfortable, you can just put the jacket back on. That's a way that you can kind of practice wearing outfits and different clothing and stuff that shows off medical devices. Wearing something that you want going out in public, but having a jacket option so that when you're ready to practice and try taking it off, or if you feel really good, then you don't need to put it back on and you can just carry it. Kind of a way where you can practice, but also be kind to yourself. If you get really uncomfortable, you have that fallback of that jacket that you can put on to cover back up if you want to, or if you need that break. Like I said, it takes practice, it takes time. You got to be kind to yourself. Following other creators who have medical devices and talk about like fashion, creators like me. Sometimes it can be really helpful seeing other creators and people rocking medical devices and whatever their fashion style is. It can be really helpful to see other people rocking it, because to make you feel like I can rock it too, if that makes sense. Following creators like me hopefully can help give you some tips and motivation to be able to get to that point. Next is simply ask your friends for support and surround yourself with people who are going to uplift you and support you. Asking your friends or your family members for support to hype you up if you're about to go out and you're like, I don't know, I really want to wear this outfit, but I'm a little nervous because you can see my medical device. Having supportive friends that are like, you look like a bad bitch, wear it. You look fire, you look so good, you look hot. Yes, that is the fit, you are wearing it, you're gonna rock it. Having hype people to support you and uplift you and to just give you that extra external validation where you're like, okay, my friends say I look really good good, so like, I look really good. Sometimes it can be really helpful to hear. Ask your friends to help support you and hype you up. Having a hype person is always very helpful in terms of feeling good and feeling like a baddie. Ask for help, ask for support. Feeling good in what you're wearing with your medical devices. Getting that feeling is what's gonna build up your ability to really be confident in yourself and your medical devices. Remember that if you do get a dirty look, a dirty stare in public, that is more of a reflection on them than it is on you. If someone's giving you a dirty look, that means that they are having a bad day. It is not a reflection of you. Try your best to not let that get to you. If someone stares at you, you could either like give them a look back, you could ignore it, you could walk away, you could smile and kill them with kindness. Just know that if someone's rude, that it's not a reflection on you. It's not because of you and what you're wearing. It is purely a reflection on them being a crappy person. Wear things that you love. If you're wearing things that you genuinely truly love to wear, it's definitely going to be a lot easier to be confident with your medical devices if it's an outfit that you really like. Wearing things that you love and you feel confident in and you feel good in is definitely going to be a way to build up that confidence with your medical devices. Even if it doesn't show your medical device in the beginning, just wearing clothes that make you feel good is gonna do a lot for your confidence. When you feel good, you look good. Give yourself compliments, even if this is putting a little sticky note up like, you are beautiful, you matter, you are important. Giving yourself compliments, or writing sticky notes with positive affirmations, going in the mirror and looking at yourself and like complimenting yourself. What is one thing a day that you like about yourself? Just doing little things to kind of give yourself compliments, because the more that you can also just uplift yourself, the better that it's gonna be, the better you're gonna feel about yourself inside and out. The next thing is, if you find yourself degrading yourself in front of a mirror, walk away. If you are standing in front of a mirror and your brain is like, you look disgusting, you're fat, you're gross, like this is a horrible outfit, why are you even doing, like, no, walk away. Walk away. Don't let your brain be mean to you. Don't let your brain tell you those lies, okay? If you're deteriorating, degrading in front of a mirror, which trust me, this has happened to me, so that is why I am giving this advice and this tip from first experience. Degrading yourself in front of a mirror is not gonna do anything. It's not gonna help. It's just going to hurt, and it's going to really hurt your feelings and damage your confidence in the end. So if you find yourself going down a bad spiral, like say that you're trying to give yourself compliments and instead your brain is being really rude, then just walk away. Don't be in front of the mirror, because the longer that you just stand there and let your brain go ham and insult yourself, the worse that it's going to be and the harder it's going to be confident in who you are. Next thing is to just remember that there is so much more to you than just what you look like. Type of person you are, the people that you spend time with, the things that you love to do. There's so much more to you than physical appearance. There's so much more to you than just what you look like. So remembering that it doesn't really matter if someone doesn't think this is a cute outfit, or if someone thinks I shouldn't be wearing this because it shows my medical device. There's a lot more to me that they don't know about, that they don't see. I want to be remembered for what I do and my advocacy, like not just for being a pretty girl, you know? There's so much more to you than just your looks. So I think remembering that can also be a way to help with confidence in general, because there's other things about you to be confident about. Even if you're not confident in your physical appearance, there's other ways that you can be confident in yourself. Focus on loving other parts of yourself, even if you are still working on loving yourself physically. I love how determined I am. I love how resilient I am. I love how caring I am about the people in my life. Other parts of myself that I am confident in and that I can compliment myself on and love myself, even if I'm still working on loving myself physically. Find parts of yourself to love, even if they aren't physical, because the more that you love yourself, even if it's not physical, it will eventually get to the point where you can also physically love yourself too. But you gotta find that self-love, okay? Self-love is so important, because at the end of the day, all we're gonna have is ourselves. What your brain thinks of you is the most important opinion that matters, is your own. Play around with your style till you find what you love and what feels good. Sometimes if you're really not feeling confident, sometimes you just need to switch it up. Sometimes you need to try on new things, try out new styles. You might find a different style that like suits you even better. It's okay to play around with your style and to switch it up and change things up until you find what works for you, what you feel good in, what you feel confident in. Play around with your look. Have a little fun with it. That's the fun of hair and makeup and fashion, is you can change it. You can express yourself through it. That's why I am such a big lover of like makeup and fashion is because I really express my girliness through it. If you're really not feeling yourself, try to switch it up. Try to switch up your style. Put on something a little bit out of your comfort zone. You could find something that you actually really like. And sometimes finding a new outfit or something that you really like can really be like, oh, okay, like I look really good in this. Those little ounces of when I like, oh, I look a little good right now, or oh, I look kind of cute today. Those are moments that you're gonna need to grab onto and hold on to, because building up a lot of those moments is what's gonna contribute to being confident in yourself and what you're wearing and to your medical devices. So play around with your style. You might find something that you never even thought to put on and now you're like, whoa, I look good, okay? So play around, have fun with it. Fake it till you make it. I have not always been a confident person. If anything, I've been pretty much the exact opposite of that. I've had so many body image issues related to that. So it definitely is not something that just happened overnight. Like I said, it took a lot of time and practice and therapy. Confidence is attractive in itself. Confidence is sexy. People love seeing confident people. Like the energy can be really drawn to someone because of confidence. So if you're really not feeling confident, just fake it. Focus on your posture. Put your posture up a little bit, stand a little taller. Even if you don't really feel confident, if you fake it, majority of the time people aren't even going to be able to tell that you're faking it. This is what I did for so long. I faked it. I was like, ooh, yes, I'm confident. Inside I was like, I'm really not. I'm struggling. I don't think this looks good at all, but I'm really trying to be confident. But other people viewed it as being confident because I was faking it. So fake it till you make it, because eventually, enough time of faking it, you'll eventually become confident and then you won't have to fake it. Alright everybody, well that is it for today's video. I really hope that it was helpful. I hope that this will give you all some ideas in terms of how to cope with medical devices and how to be confident with your medical devices, so that you give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below chronically fabulous, because all of us here are fabulous no matter what. We're all chronically fabulous here. Stop what you're doing and subscribe to join the family, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you very soon in my next one. Love you. Sending you all my love and spoons. Mwah.